Hello, welcome to my Terraria Calamity playthrough, where we're also going to be playing with the Wrath of God extension, which is an add-on to the Calamity mod. I'm going to play this mod in Expert mode and in Vengeance mode. If you'd like to know what mods I use for this playthrough, I'll put them down in the description below. I decided to divide this into a 3-part video, so the current video watching is going to be the entirety of pre-hard mode, the next video will be the entirety of hard mode, and then that last video will be the entirety of Post-Moon Lord. With all that said, enjoy the video. So when I spawned into my world, I did what every player does and chopped down trees to get wood. I then shortly after put my game into a Vengeance mode, which is basically like a master mode with a few Vengeance only drops. After that, I built 5 very basic NPC houses for now and crafted wood armor. I was gonna go to the right side of the map first, but then the Crimson biome was way too close and I was very underpowered, so I thought I would go to the left side instead. So while I was going to the left side of the map, I found a little strip underground which I thought was an enchanted sword shrine, but it was actually just another shrine which had a trinket of chi. So then I went mining to find some platinum so I can get the best armor I could pre-boss fight and find some hard crystals on the way. After a mining trip, I made myself a platinum pickaxe with 2 other mining accessories, so now my pickaxe was really fast. I then went to a different mushroom biome and found Hermes boots and found an extractor with lots of hard crystals. I found a trapped treasure chest which I thought I mined all the TNT, but I guess I didn't, and I took a load of damage, but it was worth it since it contained a magic mirror. Eventually I got myself enough gems and a bunch of ores to start magic storage, and I even had enough diamonds left over to craft a diamond hook, which would be very useful. I thought it was time to fight my first boss, so I made some heart lanterns, campfires and a couple of bass statues. I went over to the Crimson biome and crafted the spawner for the desert scourge. I then made a demon bow with jester arrows and upgraded to the enchanted boomerang and the platinum sword. I then made an arena and placed the buff furnishers on either side, and then I summoned the desert scourge. After the desert scourge was dead, I went back home and then I made the trimarang and the enchanted sword. Next I built a small arena for the Eye Cthulhu, so I placed all the furniture that had buffs and lit the area. After I went to the Crimson biome and crafted the suspicious looking eye, and then I spawned it in. Once the Icatuli was defeated, I can now make some crimson upgrade storage to increase my storage capacity, and I made one more storage container. After I've done that, I went to the desert biome and dug to the underground desert to find the sunken sea. In the sunken sea, there was a boss called the giant clam, which I wanted to fight, but while I was fighting it, it took way too long, and the way the attack patterns works for the clam, I just thought it would be better just to speed up the fight. Once I killed the giant clam, it gave birth to an NPC called the Sea King, and on the Calamity wiki, he only has one name, Amidius. After some time, a slime rain happened, so therefore the king slime spawns in. After the king slime was dead, I then decided to flatten the left side of where my NPCs were living because the crimson was spreading and I needed a big enough arena. So I flattened it till the desert biome and made some more NPC houses there. I wanted to merge some of my accessories and get the rocket boot, but I needed to defeat the goblin army, so in order for me to summon them, I would need to kill a couple of goblin scouts because they dropped tattered cloth, and I was going to need 10 of them to craft the summoning item. I then made myself one of those half pyramid AFK things so I could easily defeat the goblin army, and my theory was correct. After the goblin army was defeated, I then used the classic hunter potion strategy to find where the goblin tinker was, which I found him after quite some time in the jungle biome. Once I found him, I bought rocket boots and a tinker's workshop in order for me to combine my accessories. I then crafted the spectre boots. Now I already got the aglet, but I needed to get the anklet of the wind, so I then proceed to go to the sky island to collect some cloud blocks and some feathers so I can make some fledgling wings, and then later down the line skyline wings. I wanted to progress the boss list, so I got 50 glowing mushrooms. I went to the crimson altar to craft a summoning item for Crabulon. Once I entered the underground mushroom biome, I cleared out an area and got rid of the water in the area. After I was done with that, I spawned in Crabulon. So now that Carbon is dead, I went to the surface and craft lightning boots, which I forgot to craft earlier. And then I bought the ice skates accessory from an NPC and made frostpock boots. After I made my new boots, I decided to go to the Crimson biome and fight the Brainy Cthulhu. Once I got to the biome, I made an arena for the fight and then destroyed 3 Crimson Hearts to spawn in the boss, or you could spawn in with a Bloody Spine. After I killed the Brainy Cthulhu, I crafted the Deathbringer pickaxe and made the Crimson armor set, but that did not stay long, since I can now go to the Underworld and mine the Hellforge, Hellstone, and Obsidian to make the Hellstone bars, and with those Hellstone bars I could make the Molten Pickaxe, the Imp Staff, the Molten Fury, and the Volcano, all most commonly known as the Fiery Greatsword. I then had the right accessories to craft myself the Terrace Block roots. I then thought it would be good to expand my NPC housing area to accommodate more NPCs. I then got all the stuff I needed to start the Perforator Hive fight, like potions and some buff furnitures. Once at the Crimson biome, I made myself a 2-row platform arena for the boss. After that was done, I could start the fight. After the perforator was done, I thought to myself, I could fight the queen bee. So I gathered some potions and travelled to the jungle biome to the beehive. Once I was there, I placed a couple of rows of platforms and added some torches so I could see everything clearly. And after that, I summoned the queen bee. Once the queen bee was beheaded, okay, I'm sorry, that won't happen again, I promise. I went over to my dungeon and flattened the area next to it for the skeleton fight. So there was a little bit of mining and then removing some walls and hammering some blocks so they become slanted. After I was done with that, I made myself an arena and lit up the place. I went home to find some potions and slept through the day until it became night. Once it was 7:30 PM, I spoke to the old man to summon the boss. Once I've defeated Skeleton, I can now enter the dungeon. Now I only need 2 items from the dungeon, and that was the Mirror Master sword and the Cobalt shield. Now while the Mirror Master was fairly easy and simple to get, the Cobalt shield wasn't so lucky. In fact, when I found the Cobalt shield after many chests, you could tell I was dead inside because how long I took just staring at the shield and my cursor. And while I was looking for the items, if I found a biome chest, I would surround it with torches for the future. So now I was trying to make myself the Knight's Edge by combining the Blade of Grass, Mirror Master, the Volcano, the Light's Bane, or the Blood Butcherer. But in Calamity Mod, you also need Purified Gel. So it looks like we're fighting the Slime God. So I gathered a lot of wood so I could craft them into wooden planks. So I placed a long strip of wooden planks, and then once I was done, I placed sunflowers and buff furnitures across the entire platform. The next thing we did was get some potions and summon the boss. So now that I got some purified gel, I then crafted the Knight's Edge and I also made the Fractured Arc. So before I fight the Wall of Flesh, I wanted to make an AFK arena for hard mode for some cash, but I wanted to make it in pre-hard mode so I don't die every 2.5 seconds if I made this in hard mode. So basically there was just some mining, some more mining over here, some building, and oh, did I mention there's even more mining? Now I don't know what was going on with the water in modded Terraria, but some of the water would act like a block and wouldn't fall at all. But this could be sorted by saving and exiting the game and reloading the world. I got some lava buckets to fill the floor, so then mobs will spawn, and I made one of those AFK pyramid things from earlier. In Calamity you can craft a Zerg potion, which is similar to a battle potion except the Zerg potion is a battle potion on MSG. It increases the spawn rate by 400%, so the AFK arena will make a lot of money in hard mode. If you want to know how I made this AFK farm, I'll put the video link in the description. Now I wanted to make the shell phone, so I made what I needed to craft the cell phone. Now that I already got the magic conch from earlier, so all I needed was a demon conch, which I only needed a demon ashbone and some hellstone bars. Now that I have all the items I needed, I crafted the shell phone, which can teleport you to your spawn, your world spawn, the underworld, and both of your oceans. So now it's time for me to fight the wall of flesh. So I went to the underground and placed a lot of platforms across the left side of the world. I believe I used like 2,000 platforms for this fight, and I also added sunflowers, honey, and buff furnitures in the underworld. I was kind of lazy, so I didn't completely do it till the end. Once I've done that, I went back to collect some potions, reforged my weapons and accessories, and crafted some hellfire arrows. Then once I've got all the things I needed, all I have to do is drop the guide voodoo doll into the lava to spawn in the wall of flesh and go to hard mode. I know you like this video because you watched it till the end, so do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button and hit put on notifications so you know when my latest video is uploaded. See ya.